Welcome back to Pet Food Forum TV. I'm your host, Kristen Levine, and we are here at Kansas State University at the Pet Food Innovation Workshop. And I have another terrific guest, Julia Guazzelli. Welcome.
Thank you.
Sure. She is a graduate research assistant here at Kansas State, and you're going to be presenting this year at the conference.
Yes.
And tell us a little bit about the overview of your research.
Okay, so my research was done at Kansas State University under the supervision of Dr. Greg Aldrich, and we were looking for comparing the effects of ancient grains and grain-free starter sources on processing parameters, kibble traits, and palatability in dogs.
Okay.
And for doing that, we formulated two diets with same carbohydrate content. So one diet, the carbs are coming from ancient grains like as sorghum, millet, and spelt. And in the other one, these carbs are coming from grain-free sources such as potatoes, peas, and tapioca starch. We process these diets in a single screw extruder, pilot scale, and then recorded all processing parameters to analyze the data. We also get 20 kibbles per replicate and analyze diameter, length, and later we did the palatability study with 20 dogs in 2 days. So we have all this data to compare the diets.
Wow, wow. And so what surprised you about the findings? What were the major findings?
So different carbohydrate sources, they behave differently during processing. So when you're formulating a diet, although you have the same proportion of carbs, if they're coming from legumes, tubers, or grains, they're gonna behave different. So you need to let your operator know it so they can change the inputs during processing. And one very interesting result is that in the palatability study, dogs really prefer the grain-free diets compared to the ancient grains.
Ah, that's good to know.
Yes.
So why should pet food companies be interested in ancient grains?
They have some health benefits such as low glycemic index, antioxidant capacities, so they are very promising to be used in pet foods. So that's something that companies can think about when including it. And although our palatability data show that they prefer grain-free, it doesn't mean they don't like the ancient grains.
Right.
It may be something in the grain-free diet that they prefer more. So we need to further study these results.
And I know you studied the palatability of ancient grain with dogs, but not cats. What was the reason for that?
So we did dogs first because the biggest part of the market is the dog food.
Okay.
So that was our first choice. But we are planning to study the palatability in cats also.
Okay, and do you have any expectations about what the differences might be at this stage, or is it too early?
We have done some studies in the lab before with Dr. Aldrich, and when you change ingredients, some dogs prefer one diet and cats prefer another. So we may see some changes when you change for dogs, for cats.
And so what has the Student Career Center here at Kansas State University done for you?
This is a great opportunity for us as students to show our work both to academia and the industry. And I think it's a great opportunity to talk with people, make connections, and open the doors for job opportunities.
Excellent, excellent. And what are your career goals?
I'm doing my master's. I'm gonna finish in 1 year, hopefully. And I'm thinking about going to the industry, work for 1 and 2 years. I really like doing research, so I'd like to work in a R&D position.
Excellent, excellent. Well, thank you so much for your contributions to the industry, and best of luck to you in your career.
Thank you.
And we'll be back with more right here at Pet Food Forum TV.